Once you have a workbook started in Excel, it is a good idea to save it. You can save it at any time, when you first open a blank workbook or after you've developed the workbook. When you save a workbook, just as in other software applications, you are saving your work as well as giving the new workbook a name. The process of saving is a little different than in other versions of Excel due to the new interface. Now you will find the Save command in two locations, under the Office button, where you have Save as well as Save As, and then also up here in the Quick Access toolbar, where you have the Save tool that you select by simply clicking it. For our project of the Raspberry Brigade, we will use the Office button and the Save As command. If you do not have your product list worksheet open at this time, you will need to recreate that from the previous movies that make up this chapter. And if you do have your product list open and developed at this time, follow along with these steps. Let's go up here to our Office button, click that once, and pull down and choose Save As. Notice you have a few different formats that you can choose simply by selecting them from this menu. You have the Excel Workbook format, which is the XLSX format of Excel 2007. You can also save it as an Excel macro enabled workbook, which again is an XML based but macro enabled file format. You can save it in Excel binary format as well as Excel 97 to 2003 workbook format. You can also save it in other file formats that are add-ins, and we'll look at this when we add the PDF add-in for saving files directly out of Excel into PDF format. And then you also have other formats. Now, other formats will allow you to save an Excel document in quite a few different formats. This is a great way to export data out of Excel. You can choose whether you want it to be a text format, you can choose whether you want it to be comma separated value format, quite a few options there. But for the purpose of our spreadsheet, let's come up here and we'll choose Excel Workbook. When you select that with a single click, it will open up the Save As dialog box. And here you can go ahead and choose where you want to save your worksheet, as well as what do you want to call it. Let's go ahead and name ours Product. And we want to save it in, or at least I want to save it in my documents, in my Excel 2007 class folder, and then pull down here to Chapter 4, and then I will go ahead and click Save. This will save it in that directory. Now for future saves, since you've already set up what your file name is and where you want to save it, you can simply come up here to your Quick Access toolbar and click the Save button, and it will go ahead and resave the file in that location under that file name. You also can use Control S from your keyboard to do a quick keyboard save to your document. So you can see there are quite a few different formats that you can save your Excel workbook in, as well as you have complete control on where you save it and how you name it, typical of other software applications.